People can find any reason to make something ridiculous. So American, apparel or whatever they're called, American Eagle, they come out with this new line of jeans, I guess, that's for very pretty women. Although somebody said, she's very basic. I'm like, well, you know what? No. Maybe. I've seen some other pictures. She's not as basic as I think people realize. So Sydney Sweeney, kind of a big actress, little seductive, got some curves. She does these, and there's a bunch of 15-second commercials everywhere. And they sound like this.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
So, genes. Now, actual genes. But not to be confused with what? Jeans. See? One's jeans and the other's jeans. One's the kind of jeans that mom and dad have. The other's the kind you buy at American Eagle. By the way, if you want to know what an eagle sounds like, this is not it. That is a hawk. An eagle sounds like this. It's not very cool.
Kind of annoying.
Kind of very annoying. So people start taking, of course, and we know what kind of people. What kind of people do you think take to, is it guys? Do you think it's guys that take to the old internet to go, that's horrible? No, they don't. It is women, and they're angry. They're angry at her because she, of course, talking about the kind of jeans that makes you a Nazi. I'm not lying.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
Oh, my goodness.
Those are, by the way, she goes about $2 and about 4.2. Jeans that's not Nazi propaganda. Okay, this isn't Hugo Boss. But like, we make the best jeans in the whole world. Back, if you guys know who Hugo Boss is still big, but at one time they liked to design uniforms, if you will. She's not done there. So you got the old, Sydney Sweeney's like, I can't do just one, right? Like, I've got to do others. And so she does this one too, which is really nice.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
And the eyes up there because she only has one button in between her bosoms, if you will. Yeah, that's a good look. It is.
She's going to catch a cold.
She is. So then other haters take to it because you got to hate, right? Because haters are going to do what, kids? They're going to hate because that's what they do. This person is super hateful.
They're literally saying the quiet part out loud, but was it ever truly quiet when you're wearing dumbass merch like this? I mean, really, make America great again. When was America ever great? Their definition of greatness was when this country was full of white supremacists and that slavery still existed. And now we have this interesting ad with a play on words where we pass on blue genes to those genetically with blue eyes. And let me just guess that they're going to market that these jeans are made out of 100% cotton. Heaven forbid that there's any poly blend or any mixture of other fabrics, because we will totally wrap them all up and incinerate them like we incinerated $10 million worth of contraceptives overseas and 56,000 tons of food. But there's always an exception of the mixture of different fabrics with 100% cotton, and that's when the 100% cotton is being picked by people of color.
What? How did you get there? How do you get to that point where you believe that crap? But people do. And they're all upset and they're all angry over the fact that somebody who, by the way, again, it's the same people. It is never anybody as kind of hot as her. It's always somebody else talking about how horrible she is. This is the mindset of the wackadoos online and this liberal, insane thing where you try to connect the dots between Sydney Sweeney, who's got jeans. She's not talking about, she didn't write the ads, okay? She just was there putting jeans on. They filmed her, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so hot in these jeans. Look at me, how hot." And we're like, "Yeah, buy those jeans." That's it. She didn't go there. And she goes, "Hey, Belle, can you make sure that we have the little mustache for me ready? Maybe, right? Something like that."
And don't forget, we booked a tattoo artist to put a swastika on my forehead.
That's right. We need all of that. So go ahead and get it. How about one more?
Totally just talking about denim, right? Just a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman explaining how her good genes gave her personality and purity. I mean, are we really going to pretend that this isn't a little fashy-coded? Look, I'm not saying that Sydney Sweeney personally wrote this ad to revive the Third Reich, but American Eagle absolutely knew what they were doing here. You don't get to drop lines about inherited traits, blue eyes, and great genes while zooming in on somebody that could have walked straight off of a Nazi propaganda poster and expect people not to catch that reference. Good genes used to mean racial purity in fascist circles, and now it's just denim marketing. We are watching fascist aesthetics sneak back into pop culture through fashion ads, trad wife influencers, and yes, now blue jeans. If you think this was an innocent ad, you have not been paying attention.
I know how you solve this.
How? Tell me.
You wipe out all the blonde, blue-eyed people on the planet. Because that wouldn't be Nazism or eugenics.
No, it wouldn't be that at all.
I think we just stop making pants.
That's a good thing. Well,
or at least stop wearing them in protest.
Yeah.
For people like her, absolutely. Maybe us, we should probably wear pants. But other people, right? You know what I'm talking about.
We should wear Spanx.
Oh, man, Spanx. I remember when I went to the convention and watching all the TV people come by. And you see them on TV, but you only ever see them from, like, the waist up. Some were walking by and I'm like, man, if their Spanx giveaway, this whole building's going to come down. By the way, what do you think, American Eagle? They got a statement. That's what they think of that crap. So insane. Oh, my Lord. It is so insane to think that you would see something on the internet and go, oh, well, that's not very nice. And I think that has to do with Nazis and Donald Trump or whatever you want to do. And then equate the same to a woman putting jeans on. This is why you guys have no friends. This is it. This is why all of you, and by the way, all of them, they look like they sit at the that special table at the wedding. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's kind of like the hodgepodge of people. It's like there's that one-armed lady over there.
And where half the cake went?
Yeah. Oh, totally. That's that lady, 465 pounds. She's not getting in jeans. No jeans for her. You got that other lady over there, right? You know what I'm talking about? She got the mustache, but nobody wants to say anything. She thinks it looks good. You got that guy over there that does that all the time. Yeah. It's haters. And to bring it to the point where you're talking about Nazism over this, and they know what they're doing. They don't know. You guys are insane. Who do you think works for them? Do you think American Eagle is not? Oh, yeah. Do you guys know that? It's just a bunch of 65, 70, 80-year-old Germans. That's all that works for them. It's a fashion industry. That's not going to Hugo Boss.
They demand you pay in francs for their clothes. And if you're a person of color or undesirable, you're not allowed to buy their product because your money's not good enough.
Not good enough here. Uns wer this. And for you, we will design this for the star. Suck. People are stupid. You guys have no friends.